Brian GOODSON, United States Air Force, Staff Sergeant. 5 years active, 5 years reserves. My dad was a Korean War veteran. I had an uncle who also served in the Navy. I grew up around a lot of veterans, and I grew up in a very patriotic setting, so it just seemed to be the natural course of my life was to join the military. It just depended on which branch I wanted. Obviously, Dad wanted Navy. Air Force is where I want to be. Well, anyone who served in the Air Force knows you always start out at Lackland Air Force Base for basic training. I did my first year and a half at Omaha, Nebraska. And after that, I applied for a transfer and did the bulk of my active duty actually at Ramstein Air Base in Germany, which was a phenomenal tour. I loved every aspect of that one. After that, I separated from active duty, came to reserves. I was stationed here at Rickenbacker for about a year before they moved my assignment down to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Your team becomes your family. And even though, just like, at home, I couldn't tell them, at home, I couldn't tell these guys, who I really was. There was still this aspect of camaraderie, this team building aspect, this sense of pride that we have each other's back. I absolutely served before the don't ask, don't tell. We use a different term that's not suitable for work. Don't get me wrong, I loved my time in the service, but the fear of being found out. I mean, if you found out then, it was automatic dishonorable discharge, no questions asked, your life ended. And then you come back to a civilian life, your parents now know, your friends now know. So there was always that aspect of terror. So even though I enjoyed my time, it created a lot of resentment in my life, a lot of anger, a lot of depression, and a very diminished self-worth on who I was because I couldn't be who I thought I needed to be. And even then, I really didn't even come out to myself. So it was a struggle for a long period of time. I struggle with depression because of it to this day, actually. So, and this is where I think where Team Red, White, and Blue comes in for me. I got involved in this organization in 2014, and I found the exercise, the aspects of being a runner and being now the athletic director for Team Red, White, and Blue has allowed me to open up to new people, meet new people, and express who I am. And then I have found this running aspect, this physical aspect of running for me, which is the bigger aspect. It really helps me deal with the PTSD, the anger, the resentment, and the self-worth. If I was the same young man in today's military, I think I would be looking to be, a career officer. Even though I was enlisted at the time, I thought about becoming an officer. It was just a different time frame for me. The depression, the self-worth issues that I struggled with because I couldn't come out, I think stunted that aspect a lot. Go out there and be the best you. That's all you have to be. Every day, make sure you're a better you than you were yesterday, but always be your best you. And don't let anything stand in your way. Don't let any barriers get in your way. Doesn't matter what your orientation is, step forward, be the person you need to be that better you.